Hi, brother teacher here. I just wanted to encourage you that are on a journey to lose weight and to take better care of this body that God gave us. Stop rushing the process. Stop rushing trying to get in good health and trying to get into better shape physically. Don't rush it. Take your time. It's a process. You didn't become ill in 1 or 2 days. You didn't become unhealthy in 1 or 2 days. You did not gain weight or become obese in just a couple of weeks. It was over time. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to take a little time to get your body back to where it's supposed to be naturally, or as close to where it's supposed to be naturally. Believe in the process. There are so many of us that are out here. We want a quick fix. We want to take diuretics, which are unhealthy for you. We want to take these colon cleansers that are chemically laden, that are unhealthy for us. If we're biological, then the things that we put in our bodies should be biological to include those things that will heal us. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you take into consideration and you start taking action to stop the bad habits that put you in the situation that you're in currently if you're going to heal yourself. If you want to lose weight, start out on that journey. But while you're doing it, stop doing the things that cause you to gain the excessive amounts of fat or weight. Stop doing it. It's really simple. Don't make it complicated. Don't strain at a gnat. In other words, something as small as getting back in shape is attainable. You can do it, but you make it difficult yourselves. We excuse everything. We have a reason why we can't. Oh, I don't have the time. You don't have time for your life. You don't have time to enjoy your family for the next 20, 30, 40 years. So, as I said, it's attainable. Give it some time. One thing you want to do is I could, promote my channel and say you can stick with me and I can answer some of your questions or many of your questions for you. I mean, there's a lot of people on YouTube that can do the same exact thing. But look at your life right now as I'm speaking to you, as you going on a journey. But you can't be on the journey if you haven't decided to be on the journey. There are a lot of us that are just standing around existing, accepting whatever comes or falls our way. That's not the way you're supposed to live a productive life, ladies and gentlemen. You are supposed to make a dedicated and decisive decision, if you will, on how you want to live your life from this day forward. I'm not going to smoke anymore, for example. If you have a problem smoking, you can say, I'm not going to smoke anymore and I'm going to stop today and I'm going to start investing in my life. I'm not going to continue to put all of the chemicals and the medications in my body that I know I don't need. And I'm going to start today. I'm going to start eating more natural things, more natural nuts, grains, peas, beans, legumes, oranges, apples, grapes, strawberries, watermelons, and the list goes on. I'm sure you know. More vegetables, more broccoli, cruciferous vegetables, more asparagus, more spirulina, all of the things. I could go on and go on about the types of things, but I know you get the point. So make sure you get this main point that I'm saying to you right now. Start investing in your life by putting life inside you. And that life is no further than your natural fruits and vegetables and plant-based foods that I already mentioned. Stick with that and do less. If you can't get rid of all of the processed foods that you eat, try to get rid of as much as you possibly can out of your diet. Stop eating so much foods containing extra sodium. Sodium is not good for us in bulk. Virtually everything that you eat has salt in it. It has sodium. What does that do? It causes edema. swelling of the body's tissue, water retention. It causes high blood pressure issues, and a slew of other things. We don't need that. We don't need the white processed sugar. You don't have to put 3, 4 spoons, 5 spoons of sugar, high fructose corn syrup in your food. We don't need that stuff in the human body. What we need is real food, 100% unadulterated real food. I'm not trying to convince you to become vegetarian or vegan. But what I am trying to convince you to do is to rethink the way you've been living your life. It's that simple. Do away with a lot of the red meats that you're eating because it's cancer causing. Dairy products are cancer causing. And most of the ills, most of the issues that we have physically, health wise, are because of those products that we put in our bodies. We are the only mammal, the only creature on the earth that still consumes milk. Every animal in nature that was suckling from its parent milk after it was born, once it was weaned off of the milk, it began to eat and drink the things that were necessary for it to grow from that point forward. Human beings, after we're weaned from our mother's breast, those of us who have been breastfed, for example, once you're weaned from your mother's breast, you no longer drink your mother's milk anymore. So why are we still drinking milk, and especially the milk of another animal, a cow? And then it has a whole lot of chemicals in it. It has hormones, and it has antibiotics in it as well, along with some other things that are not healthy to this. But because there's money in the madness, there's money to be made off of the milk industries, your yogurts, your ice creams, your puddings, your cookies, your cakes, your pies, all these things. Virtually half of what we consume has milk in it, and people don't want to let it go. But you're going to end up paying for it later on in life. And it's one of the biggest causes of allergies. So think on these things. Let me know what your comments and your concerns are in the comment section below, and I'll be back with you. So long.